Hi everyone, and welcome to our painting tutorial. Today's painting is going to be a surprise. You are going to need your paintbrushes, some paint, a cup of water, some paper towel, a ruler, and a pencil. So grab a palette or a plate and start to put red, orange, and yellow. Now grab a ruler, and at the top third of your canvas, you're going to draw a line straight across. Now grab a large paintbrush and start to paint the top part of the section we just drew with red. We are going to be making a gradient from red to orange to yellow. Don't go below the line. Next, grab your pencil and draw two curved lines. Next, add some green to your palette and start painting on the right side of the line. Now grab your pencil and we're going to start to sketch a bench. Next, make a curved line connecting the horizon line from the left side to the path. Now continue to paint everything green around the bench. Now using a black marker, we're going to trace out the Toronto skyline. Feel free to draw any sort of block shapes as your buildings. Next, we'll draw the CN Tower. So start by drawing two lines that point to each other at the top. Go as high as you can on your canvas. Now grab some black paint and a flat paintbrush and start to fill in the skyline. For the sky pod, start by making a circle and then shape it out into a hexagon. Once that's dry, start to do another coat of green over the grass. Once that's dry, mix together some brown and white to paint the pathway. Next, grab your pencil and we're going to start to sketch out some shapes on our bench. Watch carefully what I am doing. Now grab some dark brown and start to fill around the shapes we just drew. Next, mix together blue and red to make purple, and we're going to be using this to make a tent shape in the back. Using your dark brown, we are going to start to put some trees in the background. I decided to put 3. You can put as many as you'd like. Next, using some white, we're going to stipple on top of our trees so that we have a base coat to put some green. Next, mix some black and white to make gray, and we are going to be making lamp posts. To make the lamp, I've decided to draw a U shape with a triangle on top. Now, dipping into some yellow and green, we're going to stipple on top of the white that we did for the trees. Next, dipping back into the dark brown, we're going to do one more coat of brown on the bench, as well as do the legs. Dipping into a darker gray, we're going to go over top of the lampposts one more time. Next, we are going to be dipping into the white and using it to make marks as light coming through our lamp. Next, we're going to be dipping into black paint and drawing an oval on the left side of the bench. Next, we're going to put a pocket on the front by using white. Still using white, we are going to put a highlight on the left side of our lamp post. Now add a handle and a strap on the side. Now grabbing some red paint, we are going to paint a circle on our bench and also a cup on the floor. Next, using some yellow paint, we're going to color in the shape on the top right side of the bench. Now mixing white and brown together, we are going to be filling in the circle on the bench. Now using some light blue, we are going to fill in the rest of the white space on the bench. Once that's dry, go ahead and add another layer of the nude color on top of the oval shape. I encourage you to go back and refine any details. Once that's dry, go ahead and add one more layer of the nude color on top. Next, add another layer of red. Next, grab some dark blue paint and we are going to add a little bit of depth to this blue shape. Now grab some orange paint and we are going to make a hat on top of this nude shape. Next, with some gray, we're going to paint on a mask. Feel free to add some dark brown around the hat to frame the face. Next, do another layer of black on top of the mask. Still using the black paint, draw a swirl on the red piece behind the head. Lastly, using a black marker, you can draw on the eyes. And here's the final product of our surprise painting. Thank you so much for joining me on this paint along. I hope that each time you look at this painting, you are reminded that transformation can take time. And the same applies to youth homelessness. It will take time for change. Thank you for continuing to support Youth Without Shelter and the Time for Change movement. Let's continue to educate and spread awareness. Together, we can make change happen and do our best to end youth homelessness, one youth at a time.